Ho ho ho. What these boys are gonna do. Alabama trying to pull off. 46-42 now.
Just across the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Them boys stop hooping.
Quick throw there out to Williams. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. Solid catch there for a man who's been
Said Matt got off.
this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes two to tango. And that's caught inside the 35. He is out of bounds inside the 35. They'll get 34 yards there.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing now is Gino. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jamison Williams, 33 yards. And the Saints march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Saints 7, Jets nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Looking to put a drive together. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. You look at the Saints defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here.
Hey, is there some new plays in this
That's something
formation?
you're going to need to rely on come
Tripping.
playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
They added some stuff to this and they added something to this playbook.
After the interception, here's Smith.
Vikings.
Williams on the catch. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The pickup goes for 13. It sets
That's what
up
it is.
first and goal.
We had that update today.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Finding Williams once more.
Madden update.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jamison Williams halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. And you look at the Saints defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Now a 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. A huge play there for the Jets. 43 yards.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
Chubb will take this one in. Touchdown, New York.
For as good as Nick Chubb is in the open field, he's every bit as good when they line him up down near the goal line. He's a speed back between the 20s, but a power back down close, and he forces his way into the end zone.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get into that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And
it's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 32 on the play.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Geno now to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. K.J. Hamler, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And, partner, I'm going to make a quick pivot here and ask you to play general manager. It's well documented they're last in the league in offense, number 32. What changes might they make?
And this we have to be almost like a chess master as a general manager, because you have a few things at your disposal that you need to use. Obviously the draft, free agency, maybe you can make some trades, but also look at your practice squad. Have you been grooming players to promote and give them an opportunity to play as well? That way you start to supplement as well as replace guys that need it.
2nd and 7. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Airing this one out for Evans. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
They'll toss right side to Hampton. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Herbert now. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Bradley Chubb. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Set. 21. Back to throw here, Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hampton. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They will run for it with Hampton. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Chubb. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Go.
Chubb again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. George Kittle from a yard out. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Gino. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing is Smith. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself, you don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
This out quickly to Williams. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flat.
Man, that was
And he'll
weak.
be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Gain of 3 yards. And the Saints, first down. First and 10.
Back to throw, Smith. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Colston Loveland, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now up to 14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds.
Like, y'all didn't even jump for the ball, bro.
The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Like,
Trying to get something
these niggas didn't even
positive
jump for the ball, bro.
and they sure need it. They went for the big
Oh, they just watched dude catch the ball. Oh, my God.
2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Herbert. Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, man, kiss the pig,
Tried to
bro.
dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
quality coverage that time to slow down what's been the main source of offense against them thus far. Got to find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
59. Let's go.
Now it's Herbert. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Lion.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Oh, this even better.
No move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this.
I think, anyway.
On 4th down, Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great
Make it
shape.
65-yarder.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half.
Yes, yards to spare on that.
Over the back line of the end zone, it's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have it. That one out wide and intercepted. And they take possession.
Oh, shoot.
Field at the 48-yard line.
Okay. That's crazy, but we'll take it.
Of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish.
Wow.
To start this third
This
quarter.
game terrible.
Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Terrible. Terrible. Terrible.
13 next. There we go, to the one. Hold on, 390%. Hey, trio left.
Out of the gun, Smith. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he's got this down to the 35.
Terrible.
It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To the outside, that's complete to Williams. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
This 2nd and 4.
Hey, here we go, hey. Ready, set. There we go, set.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Smith throwing again. It was a short one caught by Loveland. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a
Same way I caught one, he caught
take
one.
over at the 20-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and
Not
got
quite.
an interception.
He
and
just
handed the
caught
ball
it.
back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coach was always saying, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Here's Herbert. He'll check this.
Oh, Richardson.
Gain of a yard. And that brings up 3rd
Oh, you got to get out there and make that tackle, bro.
When you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the
Don't let
quarterback
them
and see
drag
the
you.
play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Herbert on 3rd and long from his own end zone. In the
Ah,
middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
dang, Richardson had a tackle in the end zone, bro.
The scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Airing this one out for Evans. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Jacory and Bennett has it. And the Saints are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season of
December.
giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Smith. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. A quick throw there out to Williams. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6.
Yeah, I got to get out there,
Now
man.
bring up a 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
What the
Now he's
freak?
going to step up and run. And he will
Whoa.
slide to a stop. He does have
What
the
route
first
did my
down.
tight end run?
The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
Crosser,
Certainly
Poco,
appears that he's been able
post
to get a
corner.
read on how
Is
they
that
want
what
to
the Poco
contain him in
is?
this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the 1st down.
13 next. Oh.
Throwing now is Gino. There he goes again. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Man, you got to throttle down, bro.
They try to sneak
Like,
it into
dog.
the ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter
You
of
just-
play.
Damn.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th.
Dumb nigga, man.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 31-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. Another great throw there, and we talked about him when he broke the single-season record. But that last completion, CD, that puts him over 6,000 yards passing on the season. Just unheard of.
Brandon, there was a time not long ago when 3,000 yards was the gold standard for quarterbacks. He's doubled that. If more people come along like him and hit that type of a number, if you throw for 3,000 yards, you're in danger of losing your job.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
At the 28-yard line.
Line. Joseph! You know, check 58.
To throw is Smith. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
To the air again, Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Smith. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jamison Williams there to make the grab. And the Saints look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Aubrey now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Jets 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
If he's their best threat on offense, he's the #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3. Herbert going to give to Hampton.
Man, you get back there and you don't make the tackle, bro. Like, what are you doing?
For the first down.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Back to Hampton on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
And they'll come up second and 7. trouble getting the call
Three.
running left. And he stopped immediately there. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again.
I gotta do it.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now a 3rd and 6.
Go. Baylor Tiger.
Herbert. He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They snap it to Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Saints are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
That pass caught. It's Williams. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Strike. 13X. 13X. Hey, it's a clip. Check 58.
Throwing now, Smith.
Come on, Gino. Come on, Gino. He's wide open, bro.
Still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Line. Tuesday.
Now Gino. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 25 yards that time. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here, some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all.
Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. That's back-to-back drives that have looked pretty good. The offense was moving the ball, but in both cases, the defense comes up with a big INT to get off the field.
How about the layers of intrigue that continue to get added as we watch this game unfold? Both offenses, they're a little bit discouraged with how their drives ended. How will each respond now and can either mount?
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's to the 15. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
First and goal, New York.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation.
Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Set.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
Blast would have worked. That draw too slow.
Set. 380. Go.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles,
Play
and
sloppy.
never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right?
Sloppy,
they started
sloppy,
fast.
sloppy.
So I asked